Everyday investor, hedge funds, or politicians? Who's really winning in the markets? Let's all compare. Hi, I'm Ace and I built a 400k plus portfolio in just under 5 years in my early 20s by using Warren Buffett's value principles, my bachelor's degree in finance and investment, and the real estate cycle. And I've seen firsthand how the playing field actually looks very, very different, depends on which side you're on. Let's start with the everyday investor. Now, most of us everyday investors, we follow headlines, buying through brokers or apps and dollar cost average into ETFs. But the truth, the average retail investor underperforms the S&P 500 by around 6% every single year, mostly because of chasing trends and selling too early. According to a report, this is all because investors tend to buy high and sell low. The method that they use is often emotional, not strategic. But if you stick to value principles and follow my channel, you can beat that average by a wide margin. Now, hedge funds. Now, hedge funds method is research teams, algorithms, leverage, and high frequency tradings. But the results might surprise you. On average, hedge funds underperform the market too. A Yale study showed that most hedge fund returns actually less than the S&P 500 after fees. But of course, there are a few outliers like Renaissance, but the median fund actually lags behind. And lastly, we have politicians. Now, Brad Nord is a perfect example here. He recently disclosed a purchase of CompoSecure in early 2025. Just weeks later, the company announced a major spin-off and buyback program, and the stock surged 70%. Now, here's the kicker. His brother sits on the company's board. So when a politician times a buy like that, the optics are very, very different from an everyday investor hoping to guess the right ticker. But here's where I bring it back to value. CompoSecure doesn't pass my Buffett value style test. The PE is way above 20, margins are way too thin, debt is heavy, and liquidity is so weak. Now, hedge funds might ride momentum, politicians might profit off timing, but long-term investors should always stick with moats, fundamentals, and cycles. Because when the real estate cycle resets, and we're close to that, those who purchase and chase hype will get crushed. Those who wait for value will be ready to buy and make lifetime money. Now, I do break down all of my value principles as well as cycle, timing, and information all in my newsletter, link in bio. A question: which edge do you think is more unfair? Hedge funds with their billions of dollars or politicians with insider access? Comment down below, I'll be reading.